let's jump into your guys' reading. So as the title suggests, this is going to be a what does your boss think of you? How does your boss view you? What does your supervisor think of you? So someone who is directly above you, someone who is in management above you, how do they view you? What do they think about you? Maybe it's stuff that they've told you before. Maybe this is unsaid. I don't know. We're just going to get an overall view of like, how do they see you, right? Okay. So pile 1, we have this deck here, and then pile 2. Pile 1, pile 2. Okay. So we're going to start this at 50. Pile 1, hello. Welcome back. Well, if you have been attending my readings, welcome back. If you're new, hello, welcome. Let's see, what does your boss think of you? How does your boss view you? Holy Spirit, I ask that you connect me here with the collective of pile 1. Please give me a concise and accurate message here of how does their boss view them? How does the collective of pile 1's boss or supervisor view them? How do they think of the collective of pile 1? Archangel Michael, I ask you to cast out any malignant, malicious energy, entity, spirit here. Please cast out any energies that the collective of pile 1 does not permit in this reading. Thank you. So collective of pile 1, how does your boss view you? Collective of pile 1, how does your boss... Whoa. Okay, well, you jump out at others, so there's something here about you standing out. Listen, you are probably one of the... Sorry, there's like freaking hair in my mouth. Queen of Pentacles. You're someone who's able to multiply. You could be someone that actually incorporates quite heavily, or you are able to bring in a lot of sale or revenue here. I don't know. You are a vital part of the team, though. Queen of Pentacles. You could actually be, your boss might actually view you as someone that deserves to be at a higher level. So you could be someone that they have in mind for a promotion. Like say if a position opens up or something, you would be the person that they would go to and be like, hey, this position's opening up, you should apply. Like it's something like that, because they see you, like I don't feel like they view you as someone that's going to stay at the position that you're at right now for very long. Or even with the company or the place that you're at right now, like maybe they see you as someone that can really expand and do a lot more. Like, because here with the hair of the rabbit, it's like, and the babies here, you are able to increase something. Like you bring like an increase in sales. Like I said, there's something here, or you have the ability to multiply abundance. Like if you were, let's just use this as an example. If I were to give you $5, you would be able to somehow make 10. You would be able to double it, triple it. And that could even be with, you could be someone just like very creative, but also down to earth. You could be someone that is very business mindset. So you could be a Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus here. It doesn't have to be. But listen, your boss views you in high regard. So if you feel like you have this is not going to be your reading if you feel like you are thought of badly, or your boss treats you badly or something here. Unless it stems from a position of insecurity of you like taking over their position. But I don't really feel that, because I do feel like this is an energy of viewing you in high esteem. So 2 of Swords in reverse. Again, you're very decisive. You're not someone that is kind of like wishy-washy, or you're like stumble, or you're not someone that would be paused or distracted, or even, what's the word? It's like if there's 2 choices, if there's 2 hard decisions or 2 choices that need to be made, you're someone that can make the hard decisions here and stick by them. And I do feel like your boss views you as someone that is, again, I just feel very vital to the team. Maybe you are someone that is also very mothering as well. I don't know, with the Queen of Pentacles, with the babies there, I'm just feeling like you have a very mature, there's something here where they really admire your maturity. They appreciate your maturity. You being able to, you know, if they tell you to get a job done, or they let you know like, hey, this needs to get turned in by this time or whatever, You're not going to sit there and like waste time. You're not going to sit there and procrastinate. You're not going to sit there and try to get someone else to do it. You're not going to sit there and try to, you know, complain about what needs to get done. Like, you're just like, okay, I'm going to get it done. Like, and it's not so much that you follow orders easily, because I do feel like you will speak your mind. Because the queen is not someone to be pushed around, right? Like, you're not someone to be pushed around. You're not someone that can be walked all over. You are the queen, okay? They view you in high regard here. So it's like, even if you're not in a management position, this is giving me, or maybe someone is in a management position here and you have like a higher, this is a reading for your higher up, like the higher up. Because I just feel like this is a very like in control energy. And I listen, your boss thinks that you're very capable. That is what it is. It's like they see you as very capable. If they were to leave you in charge, like, or maybe you're the person that they leave in charge when there's no like leads or supervisors or any management around, right? There's something here where it's like, if there's no leadership team member available, you're the one that kind of runs things, or you're the one that kind of takes over, right? Or they would entrust certain responsibilities to you. Don't get taken advantage of though, okay? Like, if they're giving you extra workload, you make sure you're getting paid. I don't think you view it like that though. I don't feel like you're the person that like overextends yourself and goes that extra mile. I just think it's the way that you carry yourself with this. It's like you know what you're doing. And I think that like your boss views you as someone that really knows. You know a lot about the job. You know the ins and outs of the job. You know how to get your job done, and you know how to do it correctly. You know how to do it. You might even surpass if there's certain stats or numbers or something here with like other team members or other coworkers or other employees here. It's almost like you are always kind of at the top here. So someone could have been like employee of the month. Someone could have been, I don't know. They think you're a really good worker. They think you're a very, very vital part of the team. How does the collective of Power One's boss view them? Holy Spirit, how does the collective of Power One's boss view them? Oh, hello. How does the collective of Power One's boss view them? Oh, okay. Again, like, you guys jump out at this person. Maybe there are things that you say where it's a little like you shock people, right? Your words can kind of like hit people in the face. Okay, so we have, I wasn't going to take all of that, but may as well. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay. So again, we have the Queen of Pentacles, Two of Swords in reverse, Nine of Pentacles, the Fool, Queen of Wands, and Five of Cups. Your boss might be looking at you to like offer a new position. Like, if there is a position opening up for some higher, like a higher paying position or a higher something here. Yeah, like a higher title or something here. Your boss thinks that you would be a perfect fit for this. It's giving very regal. I don't know. This is like, maybe your boss goes to you for opinions. Like, they really value your input on certain things. They really value what you offer and what you put in to this position, what you put in for this company, for this team. Because the Nine of Pentacles here, this is like, it's a very independent energy. It's a very abundant energy here. This is, you could definitely be enjoying, you might even like enjoy your position at work, or you could be someone that when you come into the office, you're no drama, you're no, you don't stir things up. You're not an instigator. You're not here to like bitch and moan. Yeah, they don't see you as a complainer. You're literally the exact opposite of a complainer. You're someone who gets the job done. And you're someone that takes risks as well, and they do appreciate that. Maybe they might not always agree, and there might be times where you do make mistakes, but I don't feel like they hold that against you, because I do feel like you have a very innovative way of thinking here. And there's also a softness to you. There's this, maybe you have a very graceful or a very feminine energy. You have a very, there's something about the approach, like approaching you. I don't know. I don't know what this is. Give me a second. You might have children. Your boss views you as a very hard worker, but maybe there's also something here where they see your work as like a parent as well. That's not going to resonate for everyone, but they might appreciate like how much you are able to, excuse me. Okay. So you might have, like, let's say if you have children, young children, or you juggle a lot of things outside of work that your boss here would view as something that would negatively impact, or it would be understandable that this would, you know, kind of bleed into your work life or into what's going on at work. But you're able to keep your composure. You're able to be like, it's very poised. It's very graceful. You're very articulate. You're very informed. You make really smart decisions here. And I think that they not only admire you professionally, but they admire the way that you're able. So maybe you talk a lot about your kids, or you talk about your life outside of work. Even if you don't, like maybe you guys are friends on social media, because there's something here where for some of you, your boss here knows about your life a little bit outside of work. Like they know that you're dealing with this, or they know that you have other responsibilities here. And it's like they admire that you're able to really juggle things in there. Maybe to you, it doesn't seem seamless, or it doesn't seem easy, right? Like it could be very challenging, or it could be very difficult. Maybe you don't relate to this, but like your boss views you as someone that you're very capable. Like you are someone extremely capable. They see you as someone who is unafraid. Like you're unafraid to take chances. You're unafraid to make the hard decisions. You're unafraid to really step into your power, because maybe you've said something to your boss before about how you want to, you know how like there could be an interview where it's like, where do you see yourself in 5 years? And you're like, your position. Or I want to be, I want to be vice president, or I want to be whatever it may be. There's something here where it's like they know that you can achieve more here. And if the opportunity were to present itself, like there was a job opening or something here,
it only takes in that which makes it stronger.
They would recommend you, or they would tell you like, hey, like apply. Or they would, this is a boss who would very much give like a letter of recommendation. If you were to ever leave the company, they would be someone who would happily be on your resume, like as a contact, right? Like a referral. Because honestly, I just feel like they have a very positive view of you. Like this is not bad at all. This is really not, like they really do view you. There might be times, okay, so you might have to call out, not often, but we have the 5 of Cups here. There might be things going on in your personal life that, so say if your kids are very sick, like you have to call out, like because there's really like no one else to help, right? That it could be something like that. And your boss here is very understanding, like they do understand. And again, they don't see this as, they don't see you as someone taking advantage of, I don't know, taking advantage of, and I don't even feel like taking advantage is the right word. Hold on. I don't know, maybe you have like a really good, like you don't play hooky, or you don't, you don't call out just to call out. So you could have like very good attendance when it comes to like yourself, but they do realize like when you do call out, maybe it's because of like factors where you just can't control, right? Like your kids being sick, or there's like a family emergency or something here. Because I do feel like you might also be the person that would go into work feeling a little bit under the weather. That's not going to resonate for everyone, but I do feel like someone here where it's like you're going into work, maybe with the mask on or whatever, and people are like, girl, go home, or boy, go home. Like, you're sick, you need to leave. But you're like you're working. But okay, let's get a couple final messages. How does the collective power one's boss view them? How does the collective power one's boss view them? Or maybe sometimes you run a little bit late. Actually, no, let me retract that. I don't feel like that's correct. I think you guys are actually pretty punctual. Maybe it is just the absence thing. What does the collective power one's boss think of them? Holy Spirit, what does the collective power one's boss think of them? Whoa. Depth. There's a lot to you. Again, this is like they know certain things outside of the position that you have. Okay, they do feel like you have a lot of depth to you. There's a lot that, and you might have very deep feelings. You could have deep conversations with your boss. Maybe you're actually friends with your boss. I don't know. It's because they do know certain details about your life outside of the job. And they know that you might be someone that carries a lot of other people's problems on you as well. Again, if you have like kids, or you're a single parent, or whatever it may be, or you're taking care of, a sick family member, or there's someone that is like a dependent on you. You have a lot that you have to deal with here. There's a lot that you really go through, but you're able to, I know she's under the water here, but I'm feeling like they admire the fact, and maybe this is how you feel, right? Where you're just like completely submerged underwater. But to them, they feel like you have a really good, like you're able to get yourself out from underwater. Like you keep your head up, you keep your head above water, and you really are able to accomplish things that you want. It's not just like the goals and tasks that are given to you at work, but your boss sees that maybe you have goals and tasks outside of the job, or you have big aspiring dreams here, or maybe it's just that your energy is just very big. I don't know. There's really something here where they see you as a fighter. They really do see you as someone who is able to carry a lot. Maybe this is also like they know that you would be able to handle a lot more responsibility. Like if it was like a different position, a position in higher power here, it's like they know that you would be able to tackle these challenges, or you'd be able to really reform something that needed to get, if there's changes that need to happen in a company here, it's like your boss would view you as that innovative person, the person who would be able to figure out, like you're a problem solver. You're the one that is able to like find solutions, maybe in out of the box type ways, right? Like maybe you are someone that is like from a younger generation. Maybe your boss is like older and they have like an older way of thinking when it comes to business and everything, because things are changing, things are evolving. So you might bring like a fresh energy to this position. Someone here could be 31, doesn't have to be, or maybe you've worked at this job since 2013. Whoa. Edge of greatness. I wanted to see which one flew out. I mean, I guess we'll take it. Says the universe is opening doors for me, bringing opportunities my way. I don't crumble at the edge of my greatness. I take the opportunities that come and walk through the doors with confidence. Yeah, your boss sees you as someone very confident. Again, you're able to bring opportunities to you. Like they see that there is a greatness within you. They see that there is more. There's more that you can achieve. There's more, like your boss sees you as someone that's able to put a stamp on something. You're able to put your mark on something. How does the boss of collective power one view them? Readiness. You guys, I'm telling you, they see you as someone that is ready to go. It says here, you're prepared. It says prompt arrangement. So you could be someone that makes arrangements for your job, or I'm seeing like flower arrangements. maybe you do flower arrangements on the side, or maybe you work at a floral shop or something here, something about flowers. But I do feel like they know that you're ready for something bigger, an expansion. You're ready for a promotion. You're ready to, it's like the edge of greatness. You're ready to, your boss really, I'm telling you, I'm just going to repeat myself at this point. So I'm going to move on to pile 2, but your boss views you in high esteem. And if you don't resonate with that, this is not your pile, because I'm truly feeling like your boss, for the collective pile 1, your guys' boss really does view you in a good light. Like, they really respect you as an individual, not just as an employee, but as an individual. You might have dealt with a lot. You really might have dealt with a lot of loss. They might have seen you go through a lot of loss here, but you're able to really stay true to yourself. And I do feel like you're someone who's able to, I'm hearing like roll with the punches. Like, you don't let life get you down. You don't let things get you down. You don't let them, I'm hearing beat you to a pulp. Oh my gosh, what the hell? That's so violent. Sorry. But yeah, that is what I have for you guys. Is that all? Yeah, that's it. That's it for pile 1. So this is how your boss views you. I hope this was helpful or this was just entertaining, which is the purpose of these videos, entertainment. But yeah, if this resonated, please give me a thumbs up. I would truly appreciate it. And if you are in a position of power, or you are the lead, I'm going to do, I mean, you probably wouldn't have watched all the way through to this, but whatever. But I'm going to do a video tomorrow on the opposite. So like, if you are a boss, or you are in a supervisor position, or you're in a leadership position, I want to do, what does your employees think of you? How does your team view you, right? So kind of like flip a little bit. But that is what I have for you guys today. Again, hope this was entertaining. Have a beautiful rest of your day, you guys. Stay healthy, hydrated, and blessed. And I will see you guys next time. Bye. Oh, and I hope you're treated as you treat others. Bye. Oh, why was I was gonna stop this thing. Oh, 2. Pile 2. Hello, pile 2. I guess that's like the perfect way to start. Sorry, there's no transition, because that was just too perfect. That's how I want to start it. Pile 2. All right. Pile 2, how does your boss view you? Let me just clear the energy real quick. There we go, yeah. Okay, good. Pile 2, hello. Let's get it started. Let's get it started. Let's get it started. Okay, so maybe your boss views you as like very energetic, or you might be kind of like pumped. You're always ready to start new things, or you are someone that if there's changes happening, you're not that person that's just like, oh my gosh, I hate this. You're like, let's get it. Let's get it. So you could be high energy. You could be high energy, pile 2. Okay, collective of pile 2. Holy Spirit, please connect me to the collective of pile 2 for an accurate and concise reading. Archangel Michael, I ask that you step in, cast out any malignant or malicious spirit, entity, energy that tries to come into this reading. Any energy that the collective of pile 2 does not permit into this reading, I ask that you cast it out. Thank you. Holy Spirit, please connect me here to the collective of pile 2. How does the boss of collective of pile 2 view them? How does collective pile 2's boss view them? How does pile 2's boss view them? Oh, the moon in reverse. Okay, so you're kind of an open book. Your boss kind of views you. If you feel like you're a little bit mysterious, this might not be the reading for you, because I feel right off the bat, I'm just feeling like your boss, you might share a lot of details. Okay, you might share a lot of details with your life, where you are someone that is very vocal about what you like, about what you're doing on the weekends, about how you're feeling, maybe how you feel about other coworkers. Maybe you go to your boss and are like, listen, so-and-so did this. I don't appreciate that. I already told them once, and I let them know, like, if they did it again, I was going to escalate it up into management. So I'm letting you know that this is what occurred. I'm going to write it out and email it to you so there's a paper trail. Like, you're someone that is like, you just let them know that you don't hold back. You could literally be that person, like, if your boss has, like, a separate office or something, and there's other coworkers that don't really like if they're a little bit intimidated, they don't really like going to your boss, or they don't really open up or anything, or they don't like going to the boss's office or anything like that. Girl, I'm seeing you coming out to the office like, hey, so it's just giving that. Like, you don't see them as your boss feels like you guys, even though they are your boss, I'm in their energy where they feel like you don't feel that barrier. And I don't feel it on like an unprofessional level. Maybe for some of you, some of your supervisors or bosses here feel like you kind of toe that line where they're like, should I tell, like, is that unprofessional? Should I correct that? Should I let them know? Or is that pushing it a little bit? Like, but I don't feel like they say anything. Or if they do, you're just like, oh yeah, okay, yeah. But like, you guys are so unbothered. Your boss thinks of you as so unbothered. And you don't keep secrets. There's nothing here with the moon reverse. I don't think that you guys take things personally either. So you could be like an air sign or a fire sign here. It doesn't have to be, but oh, for some of you, I feel like your boss might not see you as like super deep, or maybe they don't see you as like incredibly emotional. Maybe they, in the past, like if they were to say something to someone, maybe newer or younger or something here, maybe they've made someone cry before. I don't know. But when it comes to you, like if they were to grill you on something, or if they were to lecture, if they were to try to correct you on something, you don't, even if they had a tone, you would be like, who are you talking to like that? Like it's not, it's you wouldn't be affected in the way, like your boss views you as like, you aren't affected by them in the way other people are. Weird, strange. Okay. How does the collective of Pal 2's boss view them? Holy Spirit, how does the collective of Pal 2's boss view them? Why I say Voss? Voss. Isn't that water? Drink your water. How does the collective of Pal 2 view them? Ace of Wands. Listen, you guys got personality. Okay, you guys are, I do feel like you could be in a creative field. Doesn't have to be, like maybe web designer, web design. Again, doesn't have to be, but there's something here where, or maybe you have a talent with like web design or editing or craft, right? Arts. Or maybe your boss views you as like very artistic, very fiery though. Again, so you could be a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius here. Listen, you say what comes to your mind though. So some of you might not even have a filter. Like your boss views you as someone that doesn't have a filter. Like you just say what comes to mind. Like, and again, you're able to, if there's change, oh my God. Why we got Ace of Swords in reverse? Hold on, Spirit, clarify that. Do they feel like sometimes you're not entirely honest, or maybe... Okay, no, maybe this is like they can't believe some of the things you say sometimes. Oh, Lord, what is this? Hold on. Let me get another one. Six of Pentacles in reverse. Some of you guys might have issues with your coworkers. Okay, it doesn't have to be plural. Maybe it's a coworker. But you might have some issues with the coworker, and maybe this is like sometimes your boss doesn't know like whose story to believe, or they're just like, maybe they, because of the way that you are, if you're someone that speaks what's on your mind, or you just say what comes to mind, or you don't have a filter here, they feel like you should be able to like tone things down, or maybe they think that you need to like, it's okay to say some white lies sometimes, where it's like, you don't need to tell me all that. Like, I don't need to know all that. What are y'all telling your boss? Six of Pentacles in reverse, though. I don't think you give people... I just feel like if someone's coming at you, or there's... Like if there were two coworkers that were saying something, and maybe your name was brought up, even from across... Like if you're in a cubicle, like way on the other side of the room, your head would be like, what are y'all saying? Like, what happened? Why is my name getting brought up? Like, that is the energy I'm getting, okay? And maybe that can come off a little bit, not antagonistic. Maybe your boss views you a little bit, or maybe they think that you are a little brash. You're a little bit, you're a little... Okay, hold on. God, help me. How does the collective pile two's boss view them? So I'm trying to think of the word and I can't think of it. How does the collective pile two's boss view them? I have two more. Oh. Maybe you're very competitive. Oh my gosh. Okay. So we have the Moon in reverse, we have the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Swords in reverse, the Six of Pentacles in reverse, Five of Wands, and the Emperor in reverse. So I'm seeing Marie from the Aristocats, where she says, ladies, don't start fights, but we can finish them, or something like that. Where it's like, you might be someone where it's like, I don't start fights, but I can finish them. And maybe your boss thinks that that can get in the way of your tasks sometimes with the Emperor in reverse. Maybe they feel like you are someone that is highly competitive. We have the Five of Wands here. Or they might feel like your mouth could get you into trouble sometimes. Or they might feel like your mouth keeps you from certain positions. Or if they were, like, maybe they don't even see you as someone that's interested in moving up. Like, maybe this is a job where you're like, I'm here for a paycheck. Like, this is a transitional job. This is something that is getting me by right now. Or maybe you don't even feel like you're going to stay where you're at, whether it be job-wise, city-wise, state-wise, country-wise. I don't know. It's like they view you as someone that could be... Oh, sorry. Someone just messaged me about a furniture company. What? Maybe you work at a furniture company. I don't know. Maybe you're like a salesman or something. And maybe the way they hear you talk to certain customers or someone here, they might think it's a little bit unprofessional. I'm not even gonna lie. They might think you're a little bit unprofessional here with the Emperor in reverse. Where they're like... Or maybe it's... For some of you, maybe it's not so much them. But like if they had higher ups come in, or say there was like an audit, or say there was people from corporate or HR or something were to come by, or there was like an inspection or something, they would probably tell you like, behave, like please be on your best behavior. Oh my gosh, why am I seeing in Lord of the Rings when Gandalf and Pippin go to the when they go to Gondor and they're seeing, I forgot the character's name, but he was that shitty dad that was like in charge before Aragorn became the king. Anyway, but he's telling Pippin, he's like, don't mention anything about Frodo and the ring, and don't mention anything about so-and-so, and actually don't mention anything about this. And then he's like, in fact, it's better if you don't talk at all. It's giving that where it's like, you might let certain things slip. People might, okay, with the Ace of Swords in reverse, people might not, and the Moon in reverse, people might, your boss and your coworkers, sorry, because I'm getting like coworkers as well, but your boss, they probably wouldn't share details, or like you might be someone that's really bad at keeping secrets. Okay, they might be someone that's very bad at keeping secrets. You're not someone that hides things. Like, you're very open. This is a pile that is very open and transparent. Okay. Oh my Lord. Why is it making me laugh though? Your boss might see you as very amusing too. Like they might consider you someone that has a sense of humor. They think you're funny. But again, there's this, your boss doesn't know, like, it's like they like you, but also they're like, they need to be a little bit more professional. Or if they focus more on their work, they would be able to achieve, you know, a higher position. They could probably get into this. But again, I'm feeling with you, you're like, I'm not really interested in that. You're like, I got my own. I'm going to do my own thing. Okay, God, please connect me to the collective of pile 2. What does their boss think of them? What does the collective of pile 2's boss think of them? How do they view them? Beginnings, East. So they see you as someone that's probably not going to be with the company for very long, or in this position very long. Beginnings. Your boss might view you as someone that is able to... Hold on. I think you do incorporate good ideas, and they do view you as like a good worker here, but they do feel like there's something, you might go somewhere else. Like they could also feel that energy that you have, where it's like, this is transitional. And again, if they might view you as someone where it's like, man, if they did this, this, and this, they could totally achieve this, you know, but they might see you as someone that wants new beginnings. Maybe again, you like want to move. Maybe you want to move to the East Coast or something. I don't know. Or maybe this is like something like Eastern Asia or something like that. So something here where it's like you want to move. Yeah. What else, Holy Spirit? What else? How does the collective of pile 2's boss view them? How does the collective of pile 2's boss view them? Why am I seeing, if you guys have ever seen Scrubs, Elliot Reed, there's a spider right there. In Scrubs, I think there was a joke, like a running joke in an episode where it was like, Elliot Reed, moment killer. Maybe you're like, your boss considers you like a moment killer, or maybe you walk in to conversations or like at the wrong time, or there's just like, you might be someone that unintentionally interrupts a lot of moments, or like you walk in when people are talking about something, or they're like, literally if someone's having a moment, or two people are having a moment or something, it's like you're able to walk in. Or if, you know, maybe there's two coworkers that are having like a really bad day, and like one of them is comforting another, like one coworker is comforting another coworker, and then you bust in the break room, you got like shades on, you got your Starbucks or your whatever the heck. Actually, yeah, no, not Starbucks. You have like something in one hand, something in the other hand. You got like a purse, a giant bag slung around your neck. You got your glasses. You're just like shuffling in. You're like, you could say like a comment where it's like, oh shit, it's raining crazy out there. So it was like crazy. You like bust in the moment, and it's like the moment is kind of like, but you don't mean to. Like, I feel like this is like unintentional, but your boss views you as like, maybe your boss views you as someone that's kind of like in your own world. You don't let things really bother you. Oh my God. Death. You say outlandish stuff because why did I hear Wendy Williams where she said, what did she say? Wasn't this about like Britney Spears' family where she was like, death to them all or something? It was so intense, right? This is something where it's like, you might say like off the wall shit, okay? I don't know why I'm laughing so much with you guys' reading. Like, you might stun people. Like, your boss feels sometimes stunned. Like, they don't know whether or not they need to like reprimand you or if they should laugh. Or like maybe you do or say some things. Like, if you were to check another coworker, you might leave. What even hit this right now? I don't know what even hit the bell, but I'm just here, like, it's clearing energy, but you're able to clear a bitch, okay? Like, I'm hearing, like, you leave them gagged, okay? You're leaving people. Babe, like, what are you saying? What are you saying here? Because I swear to God, I'm getting this energy of like your boss hearing you like like fucking clear a coworker. Like if a coworker is trying to be shady or trying to come at you or something, even for your work or something, you are just like very straight to the point and you're like able to clear a bitch like that. You might say some stuff that is like not professional as well, and your boss doesn't know to be like, is probably like they want to laugh or they're like, oh, you know, but they have to pull you aside and be like, hey, you can't say that, okay? You can't. What are y'all saying? This is too funny. I'm feeling, and with the death here, like, listen, you're able to put a stop to certain things. Like if people are talking about you, you call that shit out. I'm telling you, like if you hear someone talking to you, your boss knows that they, like, you would be the one to be like, like, that's just what I see. That's just what I see. Okay. Stability, harmony, acceptance. Your boss has, like, I don't feel like this is they don't dislike you. They don't dislike you. They might really like you as a person. You know what it's giving me? It's giving me a little bit of like Cardi B energy where, you know, she'll just say some shit. Like, she'll say some shit, but sometimes she's like super deep, right? Like, and she's funny. She's authentic. She says what's on her mind. She speaks what's on her mind. Sometimes it offends people. Sometimes it resonates with people. Sometimes it leaves people like, she said that? What the heck is hitting this? Hold on. Oh, my little stone here. I don't know. This is, maybe blue onyx could be significant. Or with this blue, it makes me think of Archangel Michael. And you might be actually heavily protected. Or maybe this is like your boss feels like there is, like you're not really one to be messed with. That is what I'm picking up. Like, and maybe this is giving a little bit of your boss is able to see, like if someone does do you wrong, they have seen or they have been able to witness like you being protected and something happening to the other party. So I don't know what that's about, but okay. Okay. But they see you as someone that is a good addition to the team. They do think that, listen, I'm not gonna lie, I don't think that they believe you are like the most exceptional employee. Like, I don't think that you come into work wanting to do go the extra mile and really like work hard for this company that you're at. Like, they might know that you do your job well. You do your job well, but your boss might know that you're not passionate about this position. You're not, so like, let's say you work for like a bank or something. You could be like, you could still be like, eat the rich or some shit like that, right? Like, there's a little bit of contradictory energy within you. I don't know what this is though. I don't know what this is, but they feel like you are a good part of the team and you're able to put things to an end very quickly. They actually might also admire, maybe that's why it's kind of amusing sometimes. Like if this is like a troublesome employee or an employee that's always complaining or an employee that is always like bringing problems to work or instigating certain things, it's like you're able to shut that employee down. You're able to shut that coworker down. And your boss actually admires that you're the one that can like speak up, and it's like you say the things other people want to say but won't say. So your boss actually might secretly like really like when you put others in their place, because they themselves it would probably be unprofessional of them to do or say what it is that you say, but they themselves are thinking. So your boss might have a lot of similar views towards certain coworkers that you also share, which again, maybe they don't speak because, you know, they're your boss, they're their boss as well, and it would come off as like professionalism. There might also be something here where people around you think your boss has favoritism towards you, or your boss has been accused before of like having favoritism. Oh my gosh, yeah, with family, like people might think that there's a little bit of favoritism here, or you guys act a little too close. Like maybe your boss thinks, like your boss views you as like, they might see a family member in you. Like you might remind them of someone from their family, or you just have this, because your authenticity, like you're able to connect on a very personal level where it kind of feels familial. Or maybe you bring that energy to the team or the company that you work at. Like you are able, it's very tight knit in the sense that you are able to argue, but it doesn't, maybe if you do argue with your coworkers or you don't agree with certain things, it doesn't totally linger. It's not something that conjures up animosity or anything here. It's more of a bickering back and forth. We got to settle this fight. Like, it's almost like your boss is like, oh my God, the kids are fighting again. Like that type of energy. But sorry, I'm pulling more cards for you guys, but I'm just a little bit like, how does your boss view you? How does the boss of Collective of Pile 2 view them? Stress in reverse. Okay, so listen, you don't really get stressed out. And if you do, I just feel it's because you don't take things like super, super seriously, or this is how your boss views you, okay? Don't shoot the messenger if there are things that stress you out. It's just your boss. This is how they view you. This is how they think about you. Like you're someone that you're able to keep a level head. And maybe if you are stressed, you say it vocally. You're like, oh my God, this is a lot of shit I need to do. Or, oh my gosh, I don't know how I'm gonna get this done. But you're like, I need a coffee. I'm gonna need this. I'm gonna need to go to the break room real quick and get, like, it's that type of energy where it's like you're able to say and do what you want. Like, I don't know if that resonates, it resonates. If it doesn't, I'm sorry, but that is what I'm feeling and that's what I'm picking up here. And that is how your boss views you. They feel like you're just like kind of just going through life, you know, you're just like having a good time. But yeah, that is what I have for you guys. I hope this was entertaining. I hope this resonated. If it did, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you would like. The next video I'm going to do is, if you are a boss or leader in a leadership position, what do your employees and your team think of you? So again, like I said in pile 1, I mean, you might not watch that because, you know, we're talking about your boss. Unless you are in a leadership position, and this reading that you clicked was for like your boss, right? Like you're the boss and then there's a position higher than you. So if you're in like a management position in some aspect, that will be the next reading of how those who are in a different title, or your team members, whatever, how do they view you? So that will be the next one. But yeah, that is what I have for you guys. Again, have a beautiful rest of your day, evening, wherever you're at. Stay healthy, hydrated, and blessed. And I hope you're treated as you treat others. Bye.